A buyer of a franchise system is looking for, what makes them nervous: predictability, risk, and the unknowns. They're the three things that they're really, when they're doing their due diligence. Predictability. Hey, is there a predictability that these franchise agreements are going to be paid? They're going to pay their royalties. We did due diligence from a big private equity firm, a very, old school. It was a 40-year-old brand. It was, a lot of mom and pops. There was a lot of variances in terms of the agreements. There wasn't a lot of predictability about compliance. If they came in and said, hey, we want a new POS system, those agreements were so old, it was going to be hard to enforce that. So that kind of chills their thought on what that looks like. Predictability. How predictable is that cash flow going to be? And another piece of that is going to be the profitability of the franchisees. And that kind of goes in line with risk. How much risk is there that, post-transaction, these things are going to start to really fall apart? So you need to be doing due diligence on that. And the third is the unknowns. The worst thing you can do is go to market before you're prepared. What you should do is you should scrub your own system as if you're the buyer. And I've been involved with M&A for really my whole career, even, non-franchising M&A. And I used to always say that if I were listing a business or working with a business owner or a founder, I want to say, be the buyer. Before you go to market, scrub the business and look at the business through fresh eyes, just like you should look at your business as a customer, right? I think about my founders as my clients, and I try to think about, well, how do I appear? How does my team appear? What are we doing to uphold, your expectations as the person who, I want to do business with? Well, the same thing. You get one shot at this in terms of selling your entire brand. Be that buyer. Think about the buyer. Look at your business through the lens of the buyer.